Hey babies, how are you all doing? Welcome back, guys. I want us to start up this video with the adorable pictures, that is the official pictures of your fave during the premiere of their short film No God Lost. Yeah, interesting wager it was. And then GoTV released these official photos. I hope you can spot your fave here. If not, sorry, these are the pictures my hand could get to. Anyways, guys, before we divert into the gist we have at hand, do not forget to subscribe and make sure your notification bell is steadily on. Without wasting too much time, guys, Omo, this dirty narrative has started on Onyeka, and this is one thing I do not really like at all. I do not know why each season there would be this narrative about someone who stinks, someone who do this, someone who do that. Now, Onyeka's picture has been added to Tacha and Mpumi's picture. If you watch the Baby in Zanzi season, you should know who Mpumi was. So Mpumi was a girl during her season. She has this offensive odors that come out from her body, and it's actually health-ish, right? That one is health-ish, according to her. The hospital complained a whole lot about how sometimes she smells, and also they complain about how she doesn't wash oftentimes. Why am I saying this? So ever since Wanni ex Handi had this conversation about Onyeka, that is Wanni, Handi and Shaun, they had this conversation about how Onyeka left skid mark in the toilet after using the toilet after pooing. You understand? I gisted out with you guys already. If you're a fervent viewer of this channel, you should know about this gist. Okay, I shouldn't be going back and forth about it. Ever since that conversation happened, guys, it's been trend upon trend on Onyeka, how she's not neat, how she's not this, how she's not that. Now, the thing is, people might want to trend you for something negative, but at the same time in the house, you don't give room for such things to even trend, though she's in that house and she doesn't know what is going on outside of the house. So it wasn't quite long. They were preparing for their tax, their Guinness tax. Yes. So while they were preparing, Suj was even telling Onyeka, won't you go and bathe? And then Nelly, they were telling her, like, go bathe now, go bathe, that kind of a thing. And she was like, not true. Okay, that she would bathe after the task because they would still sweat. Seeing a thing like that, narrative is flying already about her. People started again. See, this girl never bathes by this time. See, they're even telling her to go and bathe. People who told her to go and bathe, maybe they have the reason why they are saying this. They might not want to come out correct. People started carrying that all over. Like, to me, I think, of course, yes, by this time she should have bathed. But at the same time, that she has not bathed by this time does not mean she's a stinky person. I'm not trying to justify anything that it's right for a lady to stay by this time and not she has not had her baths, or she has not bathed or anything. But at the same time, this narrative flying about the skid marks. Remember, skid mark is using the restroom, the toilet, and then you finished using it and you did not actually keep it clean. Does that really equate for somebody being a dirty person? That's what I want to ask, because I know normally when you finish using that place should be neat. You understand? But right here, for a person who would actually use it and then ignore it, I think is not a good thing to do. But I don't like this narrative flying on this girl's name, coming out to come see this narrative about her, and then coming out to now see that the people that started up this narrative about her in the house are her closest people too. Like, the dirty tag on her name at this point is no longer funny, though I think she should do better. It's evening already, and yes, she has not had her bets. Coming from Vankar, Nelly and Such tried begging her to go shower. They honestly tried. Shame. I told you guys. People are trending it. They feel like, oh, this girl is dirty. You see, they're even begging her to go shower. Not Such reminding Onyeka to go shower. Now, let's talk about the people behind the skid mark-ish. They were really having their own conversation with this Wanni, Handi and Shaun, right? They were having that conversation yesterday. Today again, they are still discussing Onyeka. For people who have the temerity to call other people gossip, but every now and then, Onyeka is in their lips. Like, every now and then, Onyeka is always on their lips. Why? I mean, Wanni ex Handi. If you ask me, I've always said something. I said these two girls, they really like Onyeka. But I do not want to accept this narrative that somebody said that I share with you guys. Somebody said Wanni X Handi always look for something about Onyeka whenever Shaun is there. Because they know that they have a friendship. Okay, today they were discussing about Onyeka again. They were just talking about how clingy she was, that she's a clingy person. You understand? They were just saying, oh, Onyeka is a clingy person. She would always want to, be all over you. You guys know what clingy is. And then they said, even Onyeka was grinding Ben when Ben was still in the house, knowing fully well that Ben is the sister's guy. Onyeka was grinding Ben at the parties. You understand that it is also good that they have actually put boundaries to this so that there will be respect, because she's a clingy person. Once she's your friend, she would want to do some sort of things that would come off a different way, on you. And they were just having this conversation about women with body size and everything, and then Shaun was like, and Onyeka is saying that she doesn't want to be in a shoe because of she has big nyash and all of that. So they were just talking about her. Even Wanni was speaking about how they noticed that the switch up of her mood. Like, she changed her mood yesterday because Ozzy was closer to Victoria during their wager tax thing. After the wager tax, that Ozzy was discussing with Victoria and then telling Victoria some things in her ear, and then those things look like it's looking like romance or something, and that it will not come off well with Onyeka. So that Onyeka was even frowning, like she changed her mood and all of that. So, and then whilst they were having all of this conversation about Onyeka, people on the social space, they felt like, you call this person your friend, but every now and then Onyeka is on your lips. Every minute is Onyeka this, Onyeka that. Even to Shaun, who is Onyeka's friend too. Like, why are they always discussing this, babe? That is what people on the social space are talking about. As some truth icon says, there is no single video evidence where Onyeka said anything demeaning about Shaun and Wanni X Handi. None at all. If they hate her that much, they should cut her off now instead of all this malicious gossip and pretense when they see her. Mean girls and gossip king, for real, cowards. This is coming from Truth Icon. Let's get some of the reply. Then Shush says, only Wanni spoke about Onyeka, start staring at the coach. Yes, she spoke about that, dancing with bouncer, being clingy to Ozzy that have a babe outside, being too close to her boyfriend, being angry and be sad that Ozzy is talking to another babe, grinding Ben. All this from a so-called friend. Now, guys, I am asking you guys, can you remove your stanship suit right now and tell me how you feel about this thinking that Wanni X Handi are always doing on Onyeka's name? Like, they are always discussing her. Because I know if reverse is to be the case right now and it is Onyeka discussing them one way or the other, we all know how the drags is going to be huge on the social space. Do you think this is actually cool? There's a difference between that, oh, you need to talk about somebody, and there's the difference between that every now and then that person is on your lips. I don't know if you guys get the difference. Even me at this point is beginning to look a different kind of way, like, why? Why is it that whenever the camera ensues on them, Onyeka must be the topic? Why is it like that? All right, coming from Siver, can't believe you all drag Kassia when she said the friendship is fake. Okay, Double K Stan account said, after Onyeka will get mad to say Kassia is gossiping about her. That is the thing. To her now, they will feel like it's Kassia and Victoria that discuss them every now and then. So I remember when I said something about Kassia and Victoria that they barely gossip. I never said they don't talk about housemates. I don't know if when I say A, you people will start thinking B because of, oh, you don't stand those people. And whenever you want to think something, you think it in a different standpoint. You understand? I don't reason like some of you all do because I know how stanship do with you guys. But what I'm trying to say, those ones, it's not like they don't talk about the housemates, but there's a difference. Do you know, like when somebody will just stay and it's just gossip all through. Every now and then, this person, that person, this person, that person, just like that. Just for example, what Wanni X Handi and Shaun are always doing every now and then is Onyeka's name on their lips. That is what I'm trying to say. If you see Kassia and Victoria, you see them talking about family, you see them talking about friends, you see them talking about real life situation. There is no way you'll be in that house and you not talk about one another. It's very okay because they are in a confined space and they are not in the outside world where they would keep themselves busy with other things. But there's a difference between that it's just your hobby, that you talk more about the housemates more than how you have others conversations. Like every now and then, a particular person, you're talking about that person day in, day out. Like, yo, what is going on? Anyways, I'm done with that part. I'm leaving that for you guys to tell me what you think about this thingy. You think it's actually kind of looking like obsession at this point, how they discuss about Onyeka, or you feel it's a normal thing? You tell me what you think in the comment section. So earlier today, Kellyrae was speaking to his wife, Kassia, was having a heart-to-heart conversation with her. Kassia must be a very stubborn girl. She doesn't even know how lucky she is. Me and her, we have that similarities in terms of eating. Like I said earlier, I have ulcer too. And it's really not a good thing. Sometimes I will be busy with work and I will not even remember to eat. So recently I've started, eating on time because of the ulcer wahala came again, so not be person go tell you after taking your drugs you need to eat and all of that. So since then I've been trying to keep with time. But can you believe even now that I'm talking to you guys, I've not eaten? Now you see, that is the same thing Kassia is doing, but she has somebody like Kellyrae who would actually stop her and say, baby girl, go and eat. You're not even telling her to go and eat. Kellyrae will prepare the food. He will prepare the food. Gave her to eat. Like, imagine, okay, me, I have somebody who is actually forcing me that. I have somebody who is staying with me, forcing me, oh yeah, you must go and eat. Leave that thing you're doing. Am I not lucky? You get the point. So Kellyrae felt like being angry at her because of she barely eats. She should not expect that he's being harsh. You understand? He's coming from a place of have mercy on yourself, baby girl, and eat. So Kassia was like, hey, you can say that in a calm way. And Kellyrae said, every time I go calm, that girl don't know how lucky she gets. So she just complain, say it's difficult to eat sometimes. I was just thinking, and then I was laughing. I was really laughing because this is just me. You have ulcer, you stay till evening before you eat your food. It's really not a good thing at all. Honestly speaking, Kellyrae is a sweet man. Anyways, Kassia and her friend Victoria, okay, they actually happened to be in the same team again today for Guinness task. And then they were just joking around saying that Kassia was like, Victoria, you'd always follow me everywhere I go. Remember, they were in the same team when they won the Airtel task. Okay, Cabo says, to be honest, I enjoy Kassia's conversation with Victoria more than with her husband. When I saw this thing, I'm like, I was just laughing. Do you know why? People on the social space, they need to do all right. They need to calm down sometimes. Talking about conversation with the husband, earlier today, Kellyrae was gisting the wife about what he did during the wager tax. I told you guys that how people would drag him and call him cheat, that because of what he did, he kind of went flirty during the tax, and he told Victoria that I would like to take you home. Like, did you come alone? You understand, that kind of thing, to add spice to the wager, as a beautiful host, like playing a role of admiring the beautiful host, that kind of a thing. So she was not telling Kassia the everything about it, now saying that he did the same thing to Handi, and tell Handi that, can I take you home? The same thing he did with Victoria. And then Handi told him and said, you have a girlfriend, Kassia. And then he was like, but I told Victoria something, she did not even take it deep. But Handi is telling me I have a girlfriend, Kassia. So for him, it is how Handi had to take it so serious for him, you understand? So they were just gisting about that. Anyways, guys, I think I've actually spoken a lot. We've discussed a lot, and I need to pause at this point. With me, there is always a gist. There is no dulling on this channel. Reason why you should always make sure that you subscribe, and then the notification bell should be steadily on. Babies, I'm going to be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Please feel free to drop your 2 cents in the comment section. Bye for now, babies.